This is the first student-led live broadcast in the nation, bringing you the best stories and sports since 1970. We are CHS Today.
Good morning, Spartan Nation, and welcome to today's newscast. I'm Noah.
And I'm Reed.
And now it's time for CHS Today. In world news, the UAE denies that Netanyahu secretly visited the United Arab Emirates during the Iran war. The Emirates reportedly denied any Israeli delegation that was received by the UAE. Israel's announcement came a day after the U.S. ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, revealed that Israel had sent Iron Dome air defense weapons and personnel to operate them to the UAE.
National news. 11 people survived a plane crash at sea and then spent 5 harrowing hours in a raft before they were plucked to safety in a rescue. The twin-engine turboprop airplane, believed to be from Marsh Harbor, Bahamas, and headed for Freeport, issued a distress signal around 11 in the morning Tuesday. The craft went down about 80 miles from Melbourne, and all 11 people on board are accounted for. A team of Air Force reservists was training in the areas when they got word of the possible downed flight and headed to the scene to find survivors in a raft. Crew members aboard an air rescue wing HH-60W Jolly Green helicopter based at the 920th Rescue Wing at Patrick Space Force Base hoisted the 11 victims from a life-saving raft.
You almost had it. Tomorrow, during the last half of the day, we will have our annual mixer. Let's see what all will be there this year.
Okay, so as some of you may know, the mixer is tomorrow afternoon, and we've been getting a lot of questions on why we do it and what will be there, so let's go ask Ms. Flum.
All right, so tomorrow is our annual mixer here at CHS. It's just a fun day for all students to kind of celebrate the hard work that we put in this year, something to do towards the end of the school year to get everybody outside together, spending time with their friends before summer break. Some of the blow-ups that will be here this year are definitely the mechanical bowl, which has always been popular, dunk tank, I'm going to be in it first. There may be a few guest appearances by some other teachers that you want to dunk. We're also going to have soccer darts again this year, an axe throw, human foosball, which will be a new one for us, and the 360 photo booth will be back, plus a few other surprises. There will also be a movie in the media center. The esports arena is going to be open, bracelet making in the lecture hall, as well as basketball in the field house. Plus Kona and ice cream, and freshman council is selling some other items as well.
Tomorrow at the start of 6th period, you will report to your impact for attendance, and then you'll be released to the mixer for the rest of the day. Have fun, CHS.
Fun.
Are you going to have fun tomorrow, Reed?
Yeah, are you? All graduating students and students not returning to CHS will need to return their Chromebooks and library books to Mrs. Geesting in the Media Center next week. They can be returned in between May 18th and May 22nd. And once they're turned in, you will not be able to get them back. Wait until you are done using them before you bring them to the Media Center. They need to be turned in before you leave school on Friday, May 22nd, 2026. If anything is lost or damaged, you will also need to bring a check or cash. We do not accept credit or debit cards to cover the replacement costs. The costs are as follows. No Chromebook at all, $300, charger $35, case $28, cracked screen $110 unless you purchase school insurance.
Don't forget, the junior class will be hosting a pickleball tournament. The tournament will be Sunday, May 24th at 1 p.m. at Roberts Park. Secure your spot today. The cost for a team of 2 is $40. Teams will be responsible for their own equipment. To register, text code CHS 2027 to 234-324-3332. If you have any questions, please talk to Ms. Houston.
All library books are due to the Media Center this week. If you still have a library book, you must return it as soon as possible. If you'd like to check out some books for the summer, you may come in next week to do so. There are also free shelves of withdrawn books that all students are allowed to take. Please make sure to get your library list completed before school lets out next week.
On this day in 1853, Gail Borden applied for patent for her process of condensing milk to make it self-stable. He developed this method after witnessing children die from contaminated milk during a transatlantic voyage, leading him to seek a safer preservation technique. His invention involved heating the milk in a vacuum to evaporate its water content without scorching the liquid. This breakthrough revolutionized the dairy industry and became a vital supply for soldiers during the American Civil War.
Lunch for tomorrow is a classic American cheeseburger served with seasoned fries. Other options will include chicken tenders with a whole grain dinner roll or a classic cheese pizza.
Yo, Trinity, what's the weather for today?
Thanks, guys. Looking into our 14-hour forecast, at 7 p.m. it's going to be sunny at 62, 10 p.m. it's going to be at 53, and at 7 a.m. it's going to be partly cloudy at 44. Now on to our 3-day. Friday, we're going to see some rain at a high of 69, low of 58. On Saturday, there's going to be thunderstorms at a high of 74, low of 62. And on Sunday, the sun's going to come back out at a high of 85 and a low of 63. That's all for weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Trinity.
Now over to Elle with the sports.
Thanks, guys. Last night, the softball team beat Union County 10-0. Taylon Selby pitched a complete game for the girls, striking out 9 batters and allowing 0 runs to score. At the plate, Selby went 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Michaela Smith went 2 for 3. Kylie McHenry went 1 for 2. Ariana Escobar went 2 for 3. Izzy Dilk went 1 for 2. Courtney Carpenter went 1 for 2 with 1 home run. The ladies collected 11 hits overall. This improves their record 11-5 overall and 8-1 in conference. They are next in action tonight at home starting at 6. Cross-country summer conditioning will start Wednesday, June 17th at Roberts Park. Please reach out to Coach Gibbs at CMS for questions. Sports action for today is boys varsity golf quad meet against East Central, Lawrenceburg, and South Dearborn at Lawrenceburg, away at 5 p.m., and boys varsity baseball at home against South Dearborn, and girls JV and varsity softball at home against South Dearborn starting at 6. Sports action for tomorrow is girls varsity tennis away against Waldron High School at 5, boys varsity baseball away against Newcastle at 6. That's all for sports. Now back to the desk for birthdays.
Thanks, Ella. Birthdays for today are Jordan Price, Trenton Belt, Gabe Moore, and Delaney Segrist.
Birthdays for tomorrow are Brian Geis and Carly Stout.
Happy birthday. Iceman tonight. I'm Noah.
I'm Reed.
I'm Ella.
I'm Trinity.
And that's all for CHS Today.